Within the School of Medicine and Medical Science, there is a very well structured PhD programme, and there are three strands to that, and one of the strands being biological imaging research, of which I'm the head. And within this category you would find radiographers performing research, computer scientists, possibly medical physicists, but a broad range of professionals. It's not only for radiographers.
There is a variety of the ways the PhDs are structured in UCD, and it usually depends on the way that you've entered into the programme. The way I entered into the course was there was a research post advertised, and I came forward with a variety of ideas and I was assigned the most appropriate supervisor.
It's most important that they have a subject that they're interested in and a question that needs to be answered. And obviously we look at the scope of the question and we see if it's appropriate for MSc, PhD research.
The building that we're based in is the Health Science Centre, and we share this building with various other healthcare professionals such as the physiotherapists, the nurses, the medics, as well as direct anatomy students as well.
Once students register as PhD students, they are within a very structured format in UCD. They will be assigned what we call a DSP panel. This is a doctoral studies panel, and this is put in place to support the student. And then at regular periods, that's 1 month periods, 6 months and 12 months, they talk about how they progress. And it's one way of monitoring student progression, making sure that they have the correct support, making sure that they are progressing and they're not getting lost en route in the research activity. And following completion of this, the student then goes forward for progression to stage 2 of the research process. Stage 2 progression involves presenting what they've done in the first year, year and a half of their work to a panel which looks at the work to ensure that the student has sufficient amount of material to carry on to the second part of the PhD investigation, and that they are fully supported and there's sufficient body of work for them to complete at PhD level.
It's a very research-driven department, and they like the research to be out there as much as possible, and it's more beneficial to you and follow up on any ideas and gaps in your own research.
It's only through attending these conferences, meeting other people who are involved in similar types of research, that a student can get a real feel for what's important at that moment in the particular topic that they're studying. The other thing that we actively encourage students to participate in is obviously publication writing. If someone's investigating something that's important, then obviously it's important that this is disseminated. We have some good European partnerships, for example the University of Malta, and it gives great opportunity not only for us to be involved in the supervision of research students within Ireland, but we have several PhD students who are studying abroad who are linked with UCD but able to carry out their clinical investigations in their own country. And we're finding this a great way of helping certain countries that don't have the same PhD structure, don't have the same research facilities within their own universities at the moment. And by working with them, then obviously they're going to strengthen their research activities nationally. And for a European's perspective, this is very, very positive.
Looking back at the university where I trained, I didn't see any of the equipment that we have available here, so that's just a massive step in the first place. I think because there's such a research-focused department, they have a lot of extra equipment available to them that will help with the undergraduate students, but obviously that helps from a postgraduate point of view as well.
We also have a lot of collaborations with different organisations internationally, which are very important. We work closely with the American Board of Radiologists and perform research with them annually. We also work with other institutes across the world, including the University of Sydney, which has a very strong research base. We're continuously striving to find ways of reducing radiation dose and optimising what we do. And the only way we can do that is through research and publication of that research once the findings have been verified. And hopefully the standard of work that we produce within the section of diagnostic imaging will have an impact not only here in Ireland but internationally.